Yeah.
And I said, thank you. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
You said CMC, I should use it and support what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Forget about that. It's fine. It's well.
It's okay. Everything will be settled. It's fine.
No, I've said it. I said it by myself. I'm just still gonna say it again. Insult me as much as you can today and forgive me tomorrow. Calling somebody a bastard? No, that's a no. That's a no.
Yeah.
It's a no. Nothing justify that one.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that. I was in a bad place. I had a problem yesterday. One of my cars got problem yesterday without insurance. So I have problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I have it's a transferred aggression. It's a now mouth where I take talk. Now this mouth I use talk. Now still this mouth I still say forgive and forget. I'm sorry. Let's move on. So if you want to insult me as many as you can, if you don't know what insult is, Google insult and throw it at me. But let's just move on. Make we move on. I'm a man. Nobody feel me. I'm a full-blown grown man that has everything by his grace. So let's just move on.
So peace has decided to reign finally. At the point I felt like this fight was not going to end because CMC and Bobrisky, they were just going back and forth from morning till evening. Like, first of all, who picks a fight with Bobrisky? If you've been on social media long enough, you know that that is one thing that Bobrisky is good at, and that's one thing that she likes to do. I mean, he likes to do a lot. So immediately he just puts his mouth in your matter. Just forget it. Like, the best thing you can do for yourself or to yourself is just to ignore. So today, when they just started the fight, I just knew that, oh, this is about to be long. I pity people that don't have data, that did not see everything that happened today, because it was quite interesting. So I'm not going to go into details about what happened between CMC and Bobrisky, because both of them have made peace. Bobrisky has even removed like almost all his captions, his insults, everything on his page. Even where he was singing audio money, he has removed everything. So it doesn't make sense to now start talking about the fight from the beginning to the end. But if you want to watch the fight, or if you want to watch and see how everything happened, you can check out Austin Better's page. She talked about it. So just go there and watch what happened. I'm just going to summarize, like just tell you guys everything in summary. So the whole fight was mainly about Erica and the promise that CMC gave to Erica, the 2 million naira and the car that he promised that he was going to give her when she comes out of the house. So I heard that he was supposed to send 500,000 naira, or he wanted to send 500,000 naira, and the remaining money, for him to send the remaining money, they had to sign like a contract, which was not what he said initially. That was not the promise that he gave initially. So everything just caused problem. A guy that came out and said he's Erica's manager came and talked about it, that CMC should go and remove the post from his page. You know, everything just turned out to be like, oh, it was audio promise and stuff. So the guy now became angry, started insulting. In fact, he now started insulting Erica, although Erica did not even come out to say anything. Like, that's even the funny part. Erica did not even say anything in all of this. It was one guy that said he's Erica's manager, but some people are saying that he's not Erica's manager. So at the end of the day, Bobrisky now entered the fight. I don't even know how Bobrisky even entered that fight, because this was supposed to be like Erica and the guy's matter, or the guy and Erica's manager. So I think Bobrisky just stepped in to say that, okay, if you know that you're not going to fulfill your promise, don't make any promise. So that's how the fight now became between Bobrisky and CMC. It was quite interesting, I'm not gonna lie, because you just be going here to see, okay, what has this person dropped? What has this person dropped? But at the end of the day now, they've made peace. I'm sure they both gained followers and they're moving on. So we are gonna move on. So let's now talk about happenings in the house. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, please do subscribe and turn on post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This video shout out goes to Best Okonkwo and Eunice Shalom. 2 wraps of shawarma for you guys and a bottle of red wine. Thanks for supporting. So today was all about Lipton iced tea, and Lipton iced tea literally brought peace to the house. You guys know that 21st of this month was World Peace Day, and the Lipton came to the house in celebration of like the whole peace talks. They just told them to just give a peace talk to somebody that you've had issues with, that maybe the issue has extended and stuff. So they just came out, and Neo talked about his friend, Nengi talked about her uncle, Dora talked about her client. They said he doesn't have any particular person that maybe he feels like he has an issue with the person, but he's just doing like a public apology to anybody that he has offended. So they just came out and just gave their peace talks and then went in. Then the second part of the task still had to do with peacemaking. Everything today was just all about peace. Then the clothes that they gave to them was just shining. Everywhere was just shining. Yellow. You guys know that yellow is a very nice color. So it just made everywhere bright. From even the first merch that they gave them, the trouser that they gave them, really, really fine. Then the second part was for them to wear their traditional outfits to represent their tradition. Then they now went to the arena. The arena was this is like the best setup I've seen, mainly because it's bright, like everything was bright. I think that's why I really like the setup. Then they went in, gave all their peace talk. Then they now did the live band for them. This is where they really represented their different tribes. All of them came out one by one to do their dance. Then when one person comes out, they're going to sing like your traditional song for you. They mention your name inside. You guys know how last year was. Now last year was even hotter because those people came. They came live, but this time around they have to do it via screen. But it was still interesting, Sha, because each of them came out to dance. Okay. Dorothy's clothes could not size her, so she didn't wear the dress that they gave them. She had to wear her own clothes. Then after everything, they now came and announced the winning to them. That was the sweetest part. They all won 1 million naira. Lipton gave them 5 million naira. That's each of them 1 million naira. When people was even announcing it, I'm not sure they expected it.
Each of you will be rewarded with 1 million naira.
Hey God, like being a finalist is actually sweet because you're going to get to win more money, especially with this set, because this set is the set that they won the highest amount of money in the house. Now NENGI and Lipton, I think they have the highest winnings, but the others still have at least 3 million naira. I don't think anybody there doesn't have up to 3 million naira, those in the house, and some of them have trips added to it. So they now announced that they won 5 million naira. Then that's not all though, they also get to be Lipton influencers for the next 1 year. All of them are going to be influencers of Lipton. I'm sure that also comes with money. So it's just a winning something. They're supposed to be singing all I do is win no matter what, because I'm sure they're going to still have more tasks for the week and they're still going to win more things. Then they now decided to settle issues in the night. Dorothy and NENGI, they were talking out their issues, you know, at the beginning of the season. I don't know, they had, in fact, since the beginning of the season till this time, it's almost as if they talk, but you know, there's just this tension between them, and it's all revolved around like Ozo being close to Dorothy at some point, then being close to NENGI, then you know, plenty issues that they had.
I didn't know you guys were close, I promise.
Bruh.
I didn't know.
Bruh.
As in then,
We're like best friends because every time
quarrels, all their fights, I didn't know anything. Then I was head of house now, so I'm always in my lounge. But like, I felt like after then, like you just distanced yourself.
yes, I distanced myself because I don't like.
I actually liked you. I used to come to your bed.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying
You
that
never
we're
came
almost
to my
best
bed.
friends.
I will be the one to come to your bed. I will bring my makeup stuff.
At first, I was thinking like, with the things they were saying, it seemed like they were not being completely open, because there are certain things that maybe Dorothy said before, and she's like, oh, I can't remember saying that. NENGI reminded her. Then on Dorothy's part too, there are certain things that she was telling NENGI that she felt like this is how she was, and then NENGI too was now saying some things like, oh, I can't remember. So there are so many things that they said that I felt like maybe they were not being completely honest in terms, well, like when they were doing their apology and stuff with each other. But I feel like that happens, like when you're trying to make peace, sometimes you just like, you won't want to blow everything out of proportion or make it too deep and stuff. So by the end of the day, I'm glad that they settled. I'm sure Ozo will be watching from his house and he'll just be glad, like, oh, my people, you guys are making peace. So they talked about their issues, and then later on, Dorothy apologized. NENGI also apologized that, you know, she felt like they were even going to be close at the beginning. At some point, they were close. Then after some time, everything just like went south. So now they've now reconciled, which is really cool. Like Lipton came and see what Lipton is doing for them in the house. He has caused them to make peace in the house. Meanwhile, Neo and V, they fought their own. I'm like, today's peace day, you guys should not even come and be fighting. So apparently V was saying that Neo does not have her back, that she feels like Neo doesn't have her back.
Well, you know it's not nice of you to say that.
Really? Because that's how I feel. To be
That I don't have your back.
100%.
Neo was not like, everybody in the house knows where I stand. Like Neo was telling V that everybody in the house knows where he stands with V. that he has always had her back. She was not saying that for her, she doesn't feel like he has her back. She was not recalling different scenarios. Like when she had an issue with Erica, she said that Neo was just there smiling with Erica, you know, sitting with her, smiling with her and everything.
I told you how I felt about you talking to Erica. You carried on talking to her, especially like, wow, I'm so...
What was I talking to Erica about?
I don't know, but every time I looked, you guys were having the best time together, chilling, best of friends.
Oh my God.
So Neo was not trying to tell her that most of the time that he was with Erica, that it was even still about their issue. And when he finished having a discussion with Erica, he still came to her, that is V, to tell her the situation of things. And V was not like, how is that having my back? Then I think they also talked about an issue that V had with Lipton, then with Nengi and stuff. That in all of that, Neo was just quiet and he didn't really say anything. So I'm guessing maybe she just felt like he was supposed to say something, or maybe buy the quarrel. I don't even know. I don't know what the expectation was, but she was also of the opinion that he doesn't have her back, and he was trying to prove that she knows that he has always had her back. Then they just talk, went on break. When they came back, we saw that they had settled. So in the midst of all the quarrel, they still came back to settle with each other. Then at this point, V was washing, because the way I knew that they settled is when they came back from whatever break that they had, they showed us where Neo now took over the washing. I'm like, okay, they've settled now, because Neo was now washing, because Neo came to her and told her that, okay, she said that she needed help with the washing and everything. At first she was being stubborn, like, oh, that she's fine. Then when they now took us back there, he was now washing the things that she was washing. So I'm guessing that's how they settled their matter, and they're good. So peace be unto you all that are watching this video. Peace be to everybody. Let's make peace. So let's all make peace. Meanwhile, also posted a picture of his little sister, then also called while he was having an interview and made her a birthday wish. All of them wished her a happy birthday. I'm like, oh, this is also your younger sister. You know, I told you guys that those people feel like I know them already because of how much you talked about them in the house. So it's not like they are part of, in fact, they are like the 20-something housemates, also family members are part of the house already. So he puts her picture, very, very fine girl, put her picture, then they now called.
Good morning, is this Daluchi? Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is Hot FM 93.3, you're live on radio, and we have a lot of people here wishing you happy birthday. Myself,
and a very
CJ,
special guest,
BB,
and
Eve,
Oh,
and guess who's
thank you
here with
so
us?
much.
Guess who's here with us?
My boo-boo.
Your boo boo.
Yeah.
You're right. Kamakona is in the building.
Yes,
And also,
come in.
I'm also here with Tricky T as well.
Hey, Dalu, happy birthday.
Hi, thank you so much.
Yeah, happy birthday
to you.
Wiggy, happy birthday.
Thank
Many
you.
more years. You know, like, for the rest of my life, till I die, you're always going to be the love of my life.
Oh, you guys.
Remember, you always look out for me, and many times you always act like you're my older sister, but still, I love you till I leave this earth. And I always end with many more years, and stay blessed. I love you.
So in the house generally, everybody's just cool. They're relating very, very well with each other. In fact, this last week, everybody just seems to be bonding so well. They're now sleeping in the same room. Neo and we, they now joined the other room. So all of them are sleeping in the same room. Dorothy is the head of house for today. You guys know that they're doing like every day somebody will be the head of house. So Dorothy is the head of house for today. So what else? I think that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.